Well, as the sun goes down, the speeds go up. It's almost time to get underway for this shootout for the fastest time and the best possible grid position for tomorrow's race. Let's get on with it. It's qualifying for the Bahrajn Grand Prix.
So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Benavides, Hadja and Boschung. And we're in front of Zhu, Vesti and Martens. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:26.9.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrajn International Circuit, with the best, of course, at turn 1, and then another soon after into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into that tight left-hander of turn 10. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Ollie Bearman lines up on pole position, and Brad Benavides completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Iwasa, Hadja, Richard Verschoor, Vesti, Martens, Boschung, Albon, Correa, Golden Boy, Joe, Hauger, Stanek, Leclerc, Cordial, Novalak, Crawford, Ocon, Miney, Bottas and Théo Pourchaire. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Now, Ant, as much as I like testing, and I do love testing, and I've really enjoyed the build-up here and all the speculation, I really want to see some action. And finally today, we get some proper action on the track.
You're going to definitely see action, Crofty. Everyone's G'd up for this one. They've done the testing, like you say. The drivers will be revving inside, heart rates going, trying to burst out their chest at this moment.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. The question I'm asking is which teams have got it right and which ones have got it horribly wrong?
All's okay, now stay alert for threats around you. That's Novalak just ahead, push hard. Okay, that's Leclerc behind. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Novalak ahead, and gap to the car in front, 0.9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Your last lap time, 1:37.7. Behind, 2.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 18th. Time last lap, 1:40.7. Experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. P12, you got P12. Okay, Stanek just ahead, let's go. They're on fresh softs, Novalak behind. They're on old mediums. Okay, so gap to the leader, 12.2 seconds. Your pit window opens in 8 laps time, 27 laps to go. Stanek ahead. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. And the time last lap, 1:30.9. Okay, so you're gaining by 1/10 a lap. That gap ahead, please. 3.0 seconds. on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. You only have to stop once now, one stop left. Nice overtake. lap 1:28.1. Ahead, and gap to the car in front, 0.8 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 3 laps old. Your last lap time, 1:30.8. Catching the car in front by about a second a lap. approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed. Go! Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Novalax ahead of you now. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 8 laps old, and the time last lap, 1 minute 32.0. Dirty air of the car in front, let's get past them. Novalac is behind you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 9 laps old. The car behind has minor front wing damage. Your last lap time, 1:32.3. Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment, just be careful. Is ahead of you. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. They've got some kind of mechanical problem. Time last lap, 1 minute 30.5. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.5 seconds. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon.
Here's the checkered flag, and here's our winner today. Hats off to Ollie Behrman.
It's always great to kick off the season with a race victory. You hit the ground running, and it's really good for your confidence as well moving forward. It's so important to set off on the right footing, and that's exactly what they've been able to achieve today.
As the winners make their way up to the podium, one can only imagine the celebrations that will take place at McLaren tonight. Congratulations to everyone on the team, securing the win and proving that they're a force to be reckoned with out on the track. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
The cash in our reserves doesn't help us unless we start investing it back into the team. Let's start thinking about where we can put it to good use. You handled that well. Thank you. Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Welcome to the Jeddah Corniche, one of the fastest circuits on the calendar. But let's see who will be fastest of them all. We're about to set the grid for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Yes, it's qualifying.
Top 5 cars as things stand: Iwasa, Vesti, Hadja, Zhu and Novalak. So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Cordial, Leclerc and Ocon. And we're in front of Maini, Albon and Vishur. The fastest lap at the moment, 1:27.6. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Behrman and Benavides, and just behind us are Veshur, Iwasa and Albon. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:25.6.
Wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. Welcome to one of the fastest races in the entire calendar, and while it's one of the newer races on the F1 World Tour, it's already staked its reputation as a fan favourite. It's Jeddah, and it's the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah street circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Brad Benavides lines up on pole position. And Richard Vachon completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Iwasa, Vesti, Golden Boy, Albon, Joe, Leclerc, Hadja, Stanek, Behrman, Martins, Cordial, Correa, Crawford, Novalak, Boschung, Hauger, Ocon, Théo Pourchaire, Bottas and Kushmaini. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. Now, you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Well, you've got to be prepared, Crofty. Before you even step foot inside the car, you've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
up rubber and bring it home.
It's a jolly Ollie day here today. Victory for Ollie Bearman.
And it's always good, Crofty, to get that momentum on your side, and it's really good for your confidence as well. The more confident you are, the further that can take you.
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure. And no doubt, they'll be celebrating tonight.
The team's income is looking very robust right now. It's time for you to have a think about our profit margin and what areas of the operation might benefit from that money. OK, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix. Thanks. I appreciate you taking the time to help out. Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend. The department wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out. Thanks for handling that. Thanks for stepping in and helping handle that. OK, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.